Are you thinking of getting or buying a gaming or design laptop with either the NVIDIA dedicated graphics or the AMD dedicated graphic? Wait, do not hit the buy button yet. There are 5 crucial things you need to know before making purchase of a laptop or laptops with dedicated video memory. It is based on what works for you. It's either you a gamer, an architect, or a designer. Trust me, by the end of this video, you know exactly what to look after for to avoid buyer's regret. Let's dive in. Video memory. Number 1 on the list is how much video memory do you actually need? You have to have that on your mind. The amount of video memory you actually need. It all depends on what you're using it for. Whether you're a gamer, a designer, or an architect, you have to have this in mind. This is what you have to ask yourself. What am I using it for? And how much video memory do I actually need? If you're a gamer, 4 gig NVIDIA graphics card or AMD graphic card is okay or better for casual gaming like the 1080p resolution. But if you're running AA Title Plus at 3D at 4K max, consider 6 gig or 8 gig or more. For architects or designers, software like AutoCAD 3D Max performs better on 8 gig video memory, especially for the large rendering of 3D projects. Casual users, if you're watching movie or running lighter video editing, the integrated graphics would work perfect for you, except you have extra money to spend. Examples of laptop that I would recommend you should buy within this. You see the Asus ROG Strix G16 with 8 gig NVIDIA with an RTX 4060. With number 2 on the list is AMD versus NVIDIA. Which one is better? Whether you're a gamer, a designer, and an architect, you have to know which one works best for the software you're actually using. The NVIDIA is best for gaming due to the technology DSSL, the AI-powered resolution boost. It is great for design with industry-leading apps like the Adobe Premiere Pro and the Blender. While the AMD is typically affordable, the excel in performance per dollar, works well with multitasking softwares like the DaVinci Resolve. Pro tips into Adobe Suite. The NVIDIA is optimized better, but if you're on a budget for 3D rendering, the AMD will save you some money. Number 3 on the list is cooling and build. But the build, it matters a lot. Whenever you want to buy laptops with GPU, these are things you have to look at for how it is built, where the cooling system is positioned, whether by the side, below. So because laptop with GPU with dedicated video memory tend to run hot when performing their various tasks. So you need to look out for laptops that has good ventilation. Examples of laptop that has good ventilation: the MSI Steel14 has a good ventilation. The Lenovo Region 5 Pro also had a good or excellent ventilation. Also, the HP Victus also have a better cooling system. So these are things you need to look at for before making purchase. But if you've already purchased one, the best thing I suggest is for you to get an external fan. Or if you're in love with one particular model and you just have to buy it, just get an external fan, because when these machines are performing their various tasks, most especially when they are rendering larger amount of work, they tend to run hotter than when you're using it for your basic tasks. So the fan will support you so that the system will serve you for a longer period of time. So these are things you need to look at for the build, where the ventilation is. But if you love what you see, you can get an external fan. The list is software compatibility. When we say software compatibility, you need to be sure, or you need to know the software that works best for the graphic you're intending to buy or the graphic you're choosing to buy. Either you're buying a system with NVIDIA graphics or the AMD graphics, you need to know the software that works best on both GPU. For example, software that works best on NVIDIA are the Adobe Premiere Pro for video editing, the Unreal Engine for game developers, the Blender for 3D rendering, and also software that works best for AMD Radeon are the DaVinci Resolve for color grading, the Lumion for architectural design. So these are softwares that work best on this GPU. They are best optimized for this particular purpose. Make sure the software you're using is optimized for the GPU you're choosing. whenever you want to make purchase. The number 15 on the list is budget and portability. If you're a gamer or an architectural designer or a game developer that wants something that is portable and still powerful, then you can go for the Razer Blade 14 with RTX 4060, or you go for the Asus G14 with Radeon 9 with RTX 4060, 4070. They are balanced with power and size. But if you're on a budget as a gamer or as a professional, the SR805 with Ryzen 5 with RTX 3050 or 3060 is a fantastic mid-tier option if you're on a budget. And if budget is not an issue, I recommend the M2 Max or the M3 Max, the 16-inch M4 Max. They are best for professional, just that they lack NVIDIA and AMD graphics. Mac lovers, I know you love this particular statement. In conclusion, with the list of things that I've mentioned from number 1 to 5, whenever you're going to shop laptop with dedicated video memory, remember it is not just about the numbers. What you need to do is have your need, your budget in mind, and the softwares you'll be using. Whether you're a gamer or an architect rendering massive model, the right choice will save you time, frustration, and money. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Share to family and friend who is about going to make purchase for laptop with dedicated video memory. See you in my next video.